Have you ever wondered how sentences are structured in the German language? Well, you're about to find out. German sentence structure can be a bit different from English, especially since German is a language with grammatical cases that influence the order of words in sentences. Let's dive into a basic guide. First off, the position of the verb. In main sentences, the conjugated verb usually occupies the second position. This is known as the V2 rule. For example, Ich esse gerne Schokolade translates to, I like to eat chocolate. However, in subordinate clauses, the conjugated verb goes to the end of the sentence. For instance, Ich weiß, dass du Schokolade gerne isst translates to, I know that you like to eat chocolate. Next, let's talk about the subject and object. The subject usually comes before the conjugated verb, but if there's a temporal element or something else that starts the sentence, the subject can come after it. The object usually comes after the conjugated verb, but this order can vary depending on the case that the object is using and the element that is being emphasized in the sentence. Now, let's discuss grammatical cases and their functions in the sentence. There are four main ones. Nominative, which is usually the case of the subject of the sentence. Accusative, the case of the direct object. Dative, the case of the indirect object or with certain prepositions. And genitive, which expresses possession and is less common in contemporary spoken German. When there are multiple elements in the sentence, the order can be flexible, but a general rule is that the object in the dative comes before the object in the accusative. For example, Ich gebe meinem Bruder einen Apfel translates to, I give an apple to my brother. Adjectives and articles in German come before the noun and agree with the case, gender, and number. They are crucial for understanding the function of the word in the sentence. Sentences that contain an auxiliary or modal verb with an infinitive or participle often place these elements at the end of the sentence. For example, Ich will Schokolade essen translates to, I want to eat chocolate. When it comes to conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions do not change the position of the verb, but subordinating conjunctions send the verb to the end of the sentence. Interjections, exclamatory expressions, and relative clauses follow their own specific rules for word order. Remember, there are exceptions and nuances beyond these basic rules, and fluency will be achieved with practice and exposure to the language. Grammar books and other educational resources can provide a deeper understanding and additional examples to reinforce your learning. So to summarize, German sentence structure revolves around the position of the verb, the subject and object, grammatical cases and their functions, the order of nonverbal cases, the role of adjectives and articles, the structure of sentences with infinitives and participles, the use of conjunctions, and the rules for interjections and relative clauses. With practice, understanding these aspects of German sentence structure will become second nature. Happy learning!